evening. It is so amazing to be with you today on this beautiful, beautiful day. We are going to do something a little bit different today. We're talking about Kundalini Yoga. And what I'd like to do is first experience that. I understand that maybe some of you won't know or understand exactly what that is. So I'll give you a really quick idea of what we're talking about. Welcome to Success Through Meditation. I'm Shakti, coming to you from a lineage of enlightenment to help you to see, honor, and love the light within yourself so that you can see, honor, and love the light within others. Talking about Kundalini Yoga is what we all have within. It's in our subtle physical bodies. It's running up, down, all around, all the time. And I'll explain in more detail on the talk right after the meditation, the specifics. But it is the lifeline that we have to allow us to gain energy. We lose energy, unfortunately, through many of our activities, mind control or not. We lose energy through our thoughts. But what I'd like us to do today is to experience first the energy of moving your own Kundalini energy specifically in your body from chakra to chakra. I'll explain the chakras on the talk right after the meditation, but for our meditation, what I recommend if you are new to the practice of meditation is that you keep your eyes open for the first half of the meditation and then close your eyes for the second half of the meditation. So during the first half, either gaze, not stare, at the center of the yantra that will be on the screen called the bindu. Gaze at the center of the yantra and allow your mind to calm down. Allow your monkey mind to stop racing, to stop feeding you mostly negative thoughts, because this is what the mind does, as it is a part of the ego, and the ego is always attempting to control and manipulate you. But no, I'm not, it's not all bad with the ego, although we don't need it at this point. We may have needed it when we were children to sort of get us through life alive. And now as adults, we usually come to this conclusion many times anyway, around the age of 18, 19, 20, or on some of our Saturn returns, which are around the age of 29, 30, or 49, 50, somewhere in these arenas, we come to understand things. And even later, we have more Saturn returns. So it is important to sort of pay attention to when you begin to wake up. And learning how to open our energy centers called chakras is very, very useful, very helpful. So today, what I'd like to do is have you focus on two of our primary chakras. Again, I will go into more detail after we meditate. So the first half of the meditation, you're going to be gazing at the yantra or listening very closely to the music, or maybe you've got a candle flame or a flower sitting in front of you that you'd like to meditate with. Focus on this object of beauty is the idea, so that your mind calms down, stops giving you so much information that is probably hurting more than helping you move forward. So your eyes are gazing at the center of the bindu. And then on the second half of the meditation, what I'd like you to do is focus on, as I said, two of your chakras. Your navel center, which is an inch or two above your belly button. This is where your power rests. You may want to visualize this as your eyes are closed as a gold ball of light that is you. And we're going to take this energy up to the center of the chest, in the area that your heart chakra rests. Your heart chakra is where your love, intuition, happiness sits. So we're going to take this energy from the navel center, bring it up to the center of the chest where the heart center is, the heart chakra, and then allow it to fall back down. This energy fall down over your being and back to your navel center. So like a fountain, we're going to be lifting this energy up and allowing it to flow out over our entire being. We'll bring the energy from the navel center up and over our entire being. We'll do this very slowly, sort of at this speed. Focus on your navel center, golden ball of light. Now bring this energy up to your heart center. You may want to see this as an emerald green light resting in the center of your chest. Now allow this energy to fall over your being. Once again, your navel center where your power rests, your powerful energy rests. Bring this up to your heart center in the center of your chest and allow this energy to flow over your entire being at about that speed. Gently, no rushing, but not too slow either. So you want to focus on the energy center, the golden ball of light, bring it up to the emerald green ball of light in the center of your chest, your heart center, and bring it down. Okay, we'll be doing this on the second half of our meditation. And then at the end of the meditation, always bow, forehead to the ground, forehead to the floor, and offer up your meditation to eternity, to the universe, to God, to Source. Offer your meditation to all of humanity, to all sentient beings, to raise the vibration on our planet. And even further, raising the vibration in all of the universes. We say thank you and offer up the meditation. All right, so we're going to do this now. First, I'll lead you in a relaxation exercise, and then we'll meditate. I'm going to take myself off camera. Take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and hold for the count of 3 at the top. Focus all of your attention on your eyes, the muscles around your eyes, and relax the muscles around your eyes. As you do, your jaw muscles, your facial muscles will also begin to relax. If you have any tension whatsoever in your scalp, relax your scalp. With your eyes relaxed, your face relaxed, relax your neck, your throat, your shoulders. Relax your upper arms, your lower arms. Relax your hands and your fingers. Relax your chest, your back on either side of your spinal column. Relax your back. Relax your abdomen. Release all of the muscles in your abdomen. Relax your hips, your upper legs, your lower legs. Relax your feet and your toes. Relax, relax, relax. For our meditation today, I'd like you to focus on 2 of your primary chakras. Your power center, your navel center. Your power center is your navel center, and you'll want to focus on this chakra as a golden ball of light. This rests an inch or 2 above your belly button. And we're going to take this energy up to the center of your chest as it turns to a beautiful emerald green ball of light. This is your heart chakra, where love sits. Your intuition, your love, rest in this area. Focus on this light and allow it then to fall over your entire being as you bring your attention back to your power center or navel center. This golden ball of light resting an inch or two above your belly button, and bring this up to the center of your chest and visualize this area as an emerald green ball of light where your love sits. And now allow this energy to fall over your entire being once again. Like a fountain, we're going to take the energy from your navel center where your power sits, this golden ball of light, and we're going to bring it up to the center of your chest where love sits, this emerald green ball of light. Then take your energy, your Kundalini energy, and allow it to flow over your entire being. Continue bringing this energy from your navel center to your heart center, your power center to your heart center, to your love center, like a fountain overflowing with power and energy and love over your entire being. Until our meditation session has ended. For those of you who have been meditating a few years or longer, focus with your eyes open for just a bit on the bindu in the center of the yantra, and then with your eyes closed, focusing on your fountain of light and love from your power center to your heart center, into the first few moments of our meditation music, and then let go. Let go and let eternity do with you what it will. Now, let's meditate. Namaste. It is amazing to be here with you today talking about Kundalini Yoga. What is it? Your energy, your power. What is that? What is Kundalini? Simply put, it is life force. Your life force, the essential energy of existence. It's what makes it all, not partly, but all work. And what is meditation? Meditation is different for everyone. Some people meditate because they know that they gain energy with the practice, with a consistent practice. Some people meditate because they're just sick of the world. They're sick of life. They're sick of the hate, the anger, the wars, the rumors of wars, the abuse, the taking away of freedoms, the freedoms that we come to know and love in our world that are taken away. They know that there's more. There is more to life. They know that what they see in the world is not all there is. And it isn't, I agree. It isn't all there is. Our planet is so beautiful, so beautiful. The animals, the people, but it's not all that there is. There is more. So some people meditate because they want to see that. They want to see more. There are so many different dimensional planes that you can tap into beyond what you see on our planet, the beautiful people, the beautiful animals, the beautiful plants, stars, the moon, the sun. Beyond all of that, beyond it, there is more. And you get to experience that through the practice of meditation. So many different dimensional planes of existence that you can tap into. Endless, endless. It goes on, eternally. You are that. You are eternal. So what becomes eternally relevant is peace, is joy, and love. That is what becomes eternally relevant in our world. And you find it all in the stillness of existence. In the stillness of meditation is where you find all of the peace, the love, and the joy. Uninterrupted, undistracted, undiluted. What becomes relevant is having fun in the bliss of meditation. Some people work to make meditation very heavy. Religions work to make communion with all that is very heavy, which isn't really so much fun, is it? But meditation is wonderful. Pure bliss. You simply learn to stop thought. That is the idea. And you learn to stop thought, to raise the Kundalini energy. So how do you do that? You do it by being very, very gentle with yourselves. You raise your own Kundalini energy in the stillness of meditation by being very gentle, very kind to yourself. You have to be kind in general with yourself. Meditation is not something that you force. You look all around and you see unhappy people everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, you see unhappy people, miserable people that are just not having a good time with their lives. They don't meditate, do they? They aren't meditators. They don't know about meditation. Not everyone is supposed to, actually. Meditation is really for a very few. I'm talking about a very powerful experience. Entering into more of an awareness, more of a high consciousness, moments of more love, more bliss. Oops. More love and more bliss. So these powerful experiences can be had daily in your meditation practice. You might see it as kind of a relaxation. You might see it as something that you want to relax with, your meditation practice, or you might want to have a chanting experience. But that isn't really what I'm referring to when I talk about raising the Kundalini energy, Kundalini Yoga. I'm talking about entering into a different state of awareness, a different state of consciousness. But by doing this in a very, very gentle way, not trying too hard to be too good at it too quickly. You don't rush the situation. That isn't what I'm talking about. This is so important for you to understand, that rushing and having to do it really well is not something that benefits you. Matter of fact, it could slow you down. Not being as gentle with yourself as is necessary to achieve all that you're wanting to achieve, not only in meditation, but in life. Be kind, be gentle with yourself always. And of course, always think positively about yourself. And so the idea is to have fun, to have fun with it. Don't make it too heavy. Don't make it a drudgery. Have fun with your meditation practice. So what I do know about meditation, however, is that consistency is very, very important. You don't want to get discouraged. You want to maintain a consistency in your meditation practice so that you can experience all of these things that I'm talking about: the bliss, the wonder, the love, the stillness, the peace. You have to have fun with your meditation practice. You're going to expect things to happen, but it doesn't happen that way. Expectations will never get you far with the practice of meditation, and you'll get discouraged. But what I do know is that if you continue to practice for a long time, you'll change. You will. You'll change. The world will change for you. It becomes a happier, more joy-filled, peaceful place. So you learn to stop thought. You learn to detach yourself from thought. You don't need to learn to stop thought completely in the beginning to learn to stop thought completely as you go forward, right? You don't need to do it in the beginning to be able to meditate well. So it's not something that you must do. You mustn't try too hard in meditation, and you mustn't try too hard to stop thought. Just detach yourself from it. Detach yourself from your thinking. So there are 3 stages to meditating well, to learning how to meditate well, to raising the Kundalini energy. First, you're simply sitting and meditating without any concern whatsoever for what you're benefiting. You're just sitting in the beginning. You're just trying to do it, just trying to sit. You're ignoring thought. Thoughts will come in and out of your head, in and out of your mind, and you're allowing them to float by like clouds in the sky. You will probably think more than you've ever thought before in your whole entire life when you begin to meditate. You'll now begin to recognize all of the thinking that you have done without being aware of it. So the first step is just to sit. I recommend 15 minutes. The first half eyes open, the second half eyes closed. And then the second stage of meditation is where you learn to stop thought for very small periods of time. You learn to think specific thoughts. You learn to control your thoughts. Mind control. This is the second stage. You learn to focus on the areas between thinking, between the thoughts. There is a small millisecond of silence between the thoughts. You learn to recognize that. And then you learn to replace the negative thinking with positive thinking. Once you become aware of your thoughts, you will recognize all of the negative thinking that you've been doing your entire life without being aware of it. So that is the second stage, controlling your mind, replacing negative thinking with positive thinking. The third stage is no thought. This is the very beginning of higher meditation. You begin to experience other aspects of your being, eternity. You begin to peel back the layers of yourself or yourselves. The mental conditioning, the things you were told about yourself. You begin to peel back these layers, these negative thoughts that stopped you from seeing the totality of yourself. These stages of learning in meditation are the stages of learning to increase your energy, your Kundalini energy, so that you have more to give. That's the point. That is the purpose of all of this, isn't it? So that you serve more. It takes power to serve. It takes power to give. So this Kundalini energy that I'm talking about serves you in beautiful, amazing ways. There are many ways, of course, to meditate, and they all work. You're learning how to feel again, things that you may not have felt since you were a child. You're learning to recognize these things once again, the beauty of existence. Today you experienced in our meditation how to feel, how to gain and how to raise your energy. We went from the power center to the heart center and back, like a fountain flowing over you, back and forth, back and forth. Your energy is constantly flowing. Your Kundalini energy is constantly flowing through your subtle physical body in the same way that your blood is running through your veins and your capillaries, bringing oxygen to your body. The Kundalini energy is flowing through the Sushumna and the Ida and the Pingala. The Sushumna is the central pathway, the central freeway for your Kundalini energy, with the Ida and the Pingala on either side. The Sushumna is closed in most people, but the energy flows through the Ida and the Pingala, flowing through your cells, flowing through your subtle physical body as your blood does through your cells. The Kundalini energy sustains and heals you, sustains and heals your subtle physical. Without the energy of the subtle physical body, you might grow ill. You might get injured. You may die. And when the subtle physical dies, the physical also dies. The physical body dies. We are 100% dependent on the subtle physical in this world. So Kundalini Yoga is the story of energy. It is the study of energy, the study of power, its management, its highs, its lows. The higher our energy and power, the higher our psychic receptivity. The more psychic we are, and the more clearly we're able to navigate life. The more clearly we are able to navigate life, the higher your Kundalini energy is. The nicer things are, with more clarity in your life, right? We experience our energy through our energy centers, through the chakras, from the base of the spine, through the main energy highways, the Sushumna, the Ida, and the Pingala, to the top of the head, the crown center. So we have the energy center at the base of the spine, where energy rests. Then up just a little bit, we have the sacral chakra, which rests between the base of the spine and the navel center. Then we have the navel center. We have the center of the chest where the heart rests. We have the third eye. an inch or so above the eyebrows in the middle of your forehead. And then at the top of the head, we have the crown center. The 6 lower chakras flow up, down, and all around through the energy highways, the Sushumna, the Ida, and the Pingala. The top energy center on the top of your head, the crown center, is not attached through the same energy centers as the lower 6. It is the crown center, the crown chakra, and it is separate. It is not connected. But what concerns the student is the movement of the energy between the chakras. As we experience today, meditation is about experience. It isn't about me speaking. It isn't about books that you read. It isn't about anyone else speaking. It is about your experience in meditation. Learning to open up these different dimensional planes through all of the chakras you hold within. The chakras focusing on energy, on power, on creativity, on love, on truth, on wisdom, and on your connection with all that is. That is the focus. And so in Kundalini Yoga, we study how all of these operations work, how they come together, how they flow, how to raise them, how you lose them, which I will be speaking about in the coming weeks in our series on Kundalini Yoga. I hope that this information has been helpful for you. We will begin, today was the first day, part 1, speaking about Kundalini Yoga and how it can assist you, the study of Kundalini, the study of energy, and how it can assist you in your daily lives to become more loving, happier, more blissful. You know, last week I spoke about following your bliss. This is very helpful. Kundalini Yoga is very helpful in learning how to follow your bliss. I will be speaking to you again very, very soon. Thank you so much for being here, for working to raise the energy on our planet, for working to raise the energy in your own life, which assists in raising the energy of all you know, everyone you know. It's a great gift to humanity. It's a great gift to anyone that you love and know and come in contact with. Thanks so much for being here. Namaste. The light in me sees, loves, and so honors the light in you. I'll see you soon. Thanks.